All right, so to continue the video, yesterday I had to stop the video, so today I'm continuing it. My wife got home and with groceries, so I was helping her. So basically, like I was saying, I think the last thing that I said was that this um, treadmill has 4.0, I believe, continuous horsepower motor. So basically, that means that it's a very strong and very powerful uh, treadmill. So it's up to par with those big ones that you see in like Nordic Tracks and Peloton. And I will believe that this one is probably better than many of those. But we'll see, right? I installed that TV in there, so but I mean it's just to watch. So you can actually stream from that tablet. So it's just like a regular tablet, but it has the iOS. I mean the OS, the operating system for the tablet is Android, but you can actually stream it if the TV is connected to your Wi-Fi, and basically you can stream it to that TV. Good thing about this tablet is, so let me start with that. I don't even know if this is on. Let me check. So let's do this first. All right. So you have this button back here. Basically, you can turn it off and turn it off, and that's on, obviously. You can hear that noise, and then you have a couple buttons back here. Basically, so at first I was getting confused, obviously, because I was kind of like trying to find the volume. So I was pressing home. So when you press home, it'll take you back home, and then sometimes you'll lose. Obviously, you will lose what you were doing when it comes to the media. And if you like media, meaning like Netflix or your music, and if you press that, obviously you're gonna shut it off. And if you shut it off, that means your workout is gonna end. And then these ones are the volume, but you can control these back here on your screen. So, but the only thing that I have, one of the things, I mean, I just bought this, but one of the things that I would say is, would have been nice to have, and I don't think I do, which obviously I got this a couple days ago, but yeah, definitely it's not here, right? Is you don't have like that quick volume up and down button, so you have to go to the screen, basically click there. So when you're running and you try to click, like it's kind of hard because obviously your hands, you're moving, right? So that's the only thing, but it's definitely nothing. So you can reach back here, and sometimes you gotta like touch it, right? So this is the first one. Okay, second one is volume, third one is volume, and try not to press the last two so your workout doesn't get messed up. But what I think is incredible, that you have your incline, and this is normal, right? You don't really see that, but you also have it here. So you have, if you're running, like you're moving, right, and you want to reach here, it's so easy to reach it and back and forth your incline, and same thing with your speed. And if you're walking and holding the heart rate thingies, so you can click up and down, and you can actually do the same thing that you can do here. Same thing with the speed when you're like trying to measure your heart rate. You also have this great, and this is very standard on many, but you don't. Well, in my personal experience, I haven't seen like incline and also incline. So you have a lot of options. The only thing you don't have, and I've seen in older versions, is the volume up and down, like an actual button on the front, so you can press it. I said that's definitely nothing, but it's just an observation. So you can go for -5. So this one actually has an incline from -1 to -5, but this is kind of your like fast press, like I want to get there now buttons. And obviously it doesn't give you the option of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, so just 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, which is great. So for example, if you want to get to a 7, so you just press 6, and then you just go here or here, and then just go up. You can also do that in the screen, right? So you can actually change it on the screen as well. And then the speed, the same thing. You have between 1 and 12. 12 is the max, 15 is the max for incline, 12 is the max for the speed. And then if you want to get to that 6, which is my comfort level, normally like when I run like very long distances, I run between 6 and 7. If I want to run fast, between 7 and 9. 12, I want to sprint, but it's not something that I normally do. So if you want to get to that 6, 6.5, so you can press 7, go down 5s, and then go up, and then it's easier than just press this like I don't know how many times, because you got to go from all those numbers all the way up there, right? And you can also press it here if you're running fast. You also have your pause and stop, and then obviously you have your how do you call it, emergency release. So this, before I go into the tablet, so this, oh, sorry about all this hair. I have dogs and cats in the house, so you get hair everywhere here, so I gotta clean it. So it's a double, I think it's a double, it's a very thick belt. It's a double side belt, but it's very thick. So basically on this one, like if I want to move the belt, I can move it, but it's very hard to move it if it's not on, which I love, because that means it's not gonna slip. I mean maybe later, but not right now. So this one has this button down here, so you press it. Obviously it's very heavy, and you can move it up, right? And then it engaged down here. It has hydraulics, and it engaged in there. I put this mat so I don't damage the floors, but obviously it's always optional. It has to be, well, it's recommended to be in hard floors and not something soft like I just put this floor, so I haven't finished it. I finished that area, and not put it on carpet or something soft like that. So obviously the hydraulic, you have it down there. So when you want to release, just push it a little bit, press that, let it go, and then it'll go down. And then it seems like it's gonna go all the way down and hit the floor, but definitely doesn't. When it's getting all the way to the floor, it's kind of slow down. So because it has hydraulics down there, sometimes what I realize is, well, not right now, it's very sturdy, but sometimes when you're running, especially when you incline it, you might hear some noise on the hydraulic, but I think that's obviously normal because you have that bar like right there in that middle. So when this thing is coming up and you're jumping, obviously running, you hear that hydraulic like moving, obviously normal. One of the things that I noticed, so I'm gonna try to incline it. It's very quiet when it inclines. Let me see if I can incline it without doing, yeah, there you go, it's inclining. So you see that it's going up right here. So basically this thing is going up. It's obviously not from here, it's from here. And that's the only thing you hear. You're like, but it's very, very subtle. So basically that's a 6, but you can go all the way to 15. So it doesn't make any noise. But when you're running, sometimes you feel some noise, but it's on the hydraulic, not right now. So, I mean, I'm very happy with it, and I'm gonna go back to 0. So you hear that, it's just that noise that is obviously engaging, which is normal. And you see, if you jump, you hear the noise, but it's because the hydraulic is moving up and down. So you're gonna hear it when you're running. Yeah, and it's because, and then you stop hearing it. You see? After it kind of like the hydraulic is like moving up and down. The hydraulic thing that you have in the middle. So this right here, let me show you. That stick, which is the hydraulic. So this right here, when this is moving, it has to be moving, obviously. And then obviously when you're jumping, you hear that. It's normal. So, but it's very sturdy and I love it. And then there you go. So that engaged right there. And then after that, if you're running, you don't hear anything. So that's perfect. Obviously, when I was running, so the good thing is this, the tablet has obviously a lot of programs, and I'll show you that as well. But when you're running, in different programs that it has, the actual program is gonna move your treadmill up and down. So if you're going up into a mountain, it's just gonna move by itself up. And I think that's very common on high-end treadmills. They have that ability. But basically, that's kind of like what you have here. So it's a very strong, very powerful treadmill. And so I'm gonna stop the video right here. Obviously, like I said, you have to build this thing. It takes time. You have your I'm not exactly sure. You can put water here. You can put whatever you want. This is just extra. I mean, it's nice to have that extra storage. I don't think I'm gonna use that a lot. You have these very nice water holders. So I don't know. I mean, if you have treadmills in your house, like you probably have those treadmills that has the water that you put it here, and then when you're running, like the water just go all the way, like, and move all the way around, right? This one has these very nice water holders or water storage areas, and you can just put your water there, and like it's so nice, right? And you can take this off as well, but I mean, you don't want to take it off. Oh, then the other thing is it has a fan. It's quiet. It's actually very powerful. Like, it's so small, but you can feel that in your face, and it has 3 speeds. I don't know if you don't want to use, if you don't want to have that like strong fan in your face, you can put it like in low, or you can just turn it off. But I normally have it on full speed because I mean, even though it's cold, it's nice to have, especially when you're sweating. If you have your phone, you can put it here. This thing move up and down. I wouldn't recommend you move it up and down all the time. Just put it on your kind of like your view, and then just leave it like that, because you have. So obviously you don't see the cables, but you have cables obviously inside here. You don't want to move these up and down all the time and then get it damaged. I'm not saying it's gonna get damaged, but I mean, you don't want to risk that in a $2,000 and then just break your tablet, which is basically, that's the other. Okay, before I stop this video, that's the other thing I have to say. So far everything works just very good, just fine with the tablet. But if I lose this tablet, I don't have anything on this beautiful treadmill that is not digital. So I don't have like or I will say connected to Wi-Fi, technologically advanced tablet. So I don't have like a small digital or analog, more digital, but those all digital, like measuring my speed thing. I don't have that. Some other treadmills that I've seen have the big tablet or big screen, right? But I don't like that in my treadmill. If I want that, I just put that TV in there. I watch TV there, right? And this is the perfect size. But and they also have like that small digital, like timing and miles. That would be nice. I hope I never have to use that at all. Well, I don't have it, but I guess I have to rephrase that. I hope that I never gonna regret not having it, right? Like I said, it looks very good, so I don't think so. The good thing is, I think this treadmill has 10 or 15 years warranty on the motor and the actual treadmill itself. I think the tablet, and that's the thing, I think it has less. I think it's a year, but you have to verify that. I'll double check, but I'm not 100% sure. But at least the big expensive things on this are covered by warranty, by the warranty, and it's very extensive. It's not. I think Peloton has like 1 year, which is, I mean, it's a good treadmill so far. But I don't even want to think about like damaging a $4,000 treadmill and then having to pay that big amount of money. All right, I'm gonna stop this, and then my next video is gonna be about the actual software or OS on that tablet, on how it works.